Alrighty, what's up everybody? It is I, your metal god, Peter Joseph here for video number 2 on your long Saturday afternoon, August the 3rd, 2024. Thank you all for watching right here on Metal God 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there. Trust me, in the description box below on this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support to the channels. Leave a comment if you wish, but don't leave stupid comments because you will be sent to the shadow realm and never be heard from again because Satan will eat your soul. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show love and support there as well. Share the video all over the internet. Tap the bell. And turn on all notifications to miss anything. Because if you miss anything, you need to get hit in the head with an electric guitar. And get slapped in the face at the same, pretty much at the same time. But you missed anything, you missed a lot. So it is what it is. So hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you're new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, and rock on. And that's pretty much it. Alright, Saturday afternoon. We're 5 hours away from SummerSlam. I will be doing my predictions in a little bit, because I want to have lunch and do some other things I got to do, you know, on my Saturday, because I have a life! Unlike certain people I know. Just saying, you know, have fun with your fake girlfriends and your, whatever, but your fake life that you supposedly have. But I got a real life, and I have real friends, and I prove that every fucking day. So, you can't prove anything, so kiss my ass. But in any case, moving along. Alright, really quickly on video number 2 on your long Saturday of videos coming away. SmackDown review coming up. Then I got SmackDown Rampage review coming up. Then I got SummerSlam predictions coming up after, right before SummerSlam starts. And then later tonight, right here on the channel, video number 5. Yes, 5, maybe more because of reaction videos. So it might be like 10 videos today, but I want to get everything out because I want to put a lot of content out. You're going to say, oh, Peter, you have no life. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But there will be some reaction videos tonight. If Roman comes back especially, but we'll talk about that. And, we'll move on from there. By the way, Drew McIntyre, you savage beast. That's all I gotta say about that. Check out his Twitter, by the way. And, and Instagram, and just check out Drew McIntyre, because he is a fucking savage, and what he said yesterday at the press conference to CM Punk. Says, dude, get some sleep, because you look like you haven't slept in 10 years. Shit. He's gonna beat the fuck out of Punk tonight. I hope he injures him so we don't see Punk for another year or two. But, I mean, it is what it is. We'll see what happens tonight. That match ain't gonna be bloody as fuck. We know that. There's no blood in WWE unless it's warranted. But I doubt any blood in that Cody Solo Sikoa match tonight. Bloodline rules. So you know what that means. Jimmy and possibly Roman might be coming back. Maybe Jay, but we'll see. But that's probably gonna be the main event tonight. And it's only 8 matches. As far as I know, it's 8. So starts at 7. Should end about 10, maybe 10:30. Then the scrum after that. So check out the scrum tonight. Trust me. Check out the scrum tonight. The media conference, whatever you want to call it. We got that. Alright, video number 1. Check out my last video on my Peter Joseph channel, talking about Britt Baker getting suspended for the whole MJF altercation. And I did briefly mention this, what I'm talking about in this video. So, as the title below says, I want to send a heartfelt thank you to the great band that it is, legendary Hall of Famers, by the way, and that is Aerosmith, who if you haven't heard the news yesterday, the band put out a statement saying that they're retiring from touring because Steven Tyler, with his injury, I don't know what his injury is. I think it's his throat, because he's been trying to get his voice back to hit those high notes, that stuff. But I know that's gonna get clipped. I don't give a shit. But because that's all you can do is clip my shit, right? And use my videos illegally for your crappy criticism videos. But that's another story for another time. But in any case, yeah. So Steven Tyler has been trying to get his voice back to 100%, so he can hit those high notes for Dream On and other songs that he uses those high notes. He's a great singer, legendary singer. But over the last couple months, maybe a year or two, his voice, he can't get his voice back because of the injury he sustained. And Aerosmith, I don't know if they're starting a tour or they are touring. Pretty much, they had to make the sad decision that since Steven Tyler is not going to have a full recovery of his voice, so it can hit those high notes, they made the decision yesterday to tell their great fans that they are going to be retiring from touring. So they're pretty much done. I can't say retirement, but because nobody ever retires from music. Kiss, but Motley Crue, among other bands that say they're retiring, they don't retire. But yeah, Kiss says they retire, but we see Paul Stanley still touring, Ace Frehley still touring, but that's with his solo band, which is great, by the way. That's pretty much it. And Gene Simmons has his own band, the Gene Simmons Band. They're touring in Europe right now. So you think Kiss is done, but they're not really done. They're just doing solo shit right now, in their 70s, mind you. But hey, if Sammy Hagar, great man that he is, with his band, not Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Michael Anthony, his good friend from Chicken Foot, and Van Halen, of course, and Jason Bonham, son of John Bonham, on drums, still touring, and he's 80-something years old now. Still could hit those high notes there, Sammy. Not as great as he used to, but still. But 80-something years old, hitting those high notes that he hits. Woo, boy. Singing I Can't Drive 55 and singing those high notes. I can't drive 55! I can't sing like him, but it is what it is. But yeah, if Sammy could hit those high notes at 80 and still tour, then Kiss can still tour, well, technically, but, not as a group anymore, not until that AI tour is coming out. Ugh. It's Kiss! Yeah, it's AI Kiss, because it's just freaking holograms. Like Tupac, but that's another story for another time. And Biggie, too. Because, they're still alive, right? Yeah, they're still alive. Tupac's somewhere in Africa, and Biggie's somewhere in Brooklyn. But it is what it is. If you hear any music in the background, my block party's starting, and my neighbor has a sound system on playing ridiculously, house music, or I don't know what he's playing right now, but soon some of my neighbors might come out, and maybe people from down the block, up the block, around my area, but coming down. We're gonna jam. Not jam, but play guitars and shit. They had a band here a couple years ago playing various Fleetwood Mac stuff, and I would join in on one song here and there. But in any case, blah blah. So if you did hear music, it's not playing now. Now it's came back. But yeah, it's a DJ system. My neighbor's playing music, so it is what it is. It's not gonna affect me. I don't care. But anyway, so after this video, I'm gonna enjoy the block party. I'm gonna grab some things. I'm gonna come back, pre-record my SmackDown Rampage review and my SummerSlam predictions, and then I'm going out probably right around 5:30, 6 o'clock, because it's 2 o'clock now. So I'm gonna try to get 2 more videos out for you guys by at least by 6 o'clock. Then I'm going to the bar which is not that far away from me. Not even up the block, you dumb fucks. It's in downtown Brooklyn. I gotta take the bus to a train. It's not that many stops, so it's like downtown, not near the Barclays Center. It's like around the Barclays Center area. But me, Rosa, and my friends are gonna be down there at the bar watching SummerSlam, having good food and having good fun. And you're not, but it is what it is. So I want to thank Aerosmith for some great music, great years of everything. I started listening to Aerosmith pretty much when Walk This Way came out, with the second version with Run DMC. You know, the start of the rap rock era, which was in the 80s and started by Aerosmith. No, not Kid Rock, not Limp Dick Biscuit or anything like that. They just ripped it off and made it better, but still. Aerosmith was first. And then Anthrax, but Anthrax made it better because, you know, Anthrax and Public Enemy, you know, with Bring the Noise! You know, stuff like that. Yeah, now the music's getting loud, so if you hear it in the background, that's just saying. So I want to thank Aerosmith for some great music, great albums. Like I said, I started listening to Aerosmith in the 80s with Walk This Way, the first video I actually saw of Aerosmith. Then I got Permanent Vacation on cassette before CDs came out. Did you know that if you go to anybody in New York City, you ask them what a CD is, they go, "What's a CD?" I mean, how do you not know what a CD is? You probably say, "What's a record?" I'm like, what? Psh, smack them in the face. What's a record? It's like, here's a record, smash it over their head. Idiots. But yeah, anyway, in any case, I got Permanent Vacation with those great hits. "You Look Like a Lady!" You know, and probably my favorite song off that album, one of my favorite Aerosmith songs, "Angel." Great stuff. And then they got big. Right? That album made the band, basically. Without those songs on that album, Permanent Vacation, the band would probably not even exist right now. But, you know, and then they had great hits, like on Pump, and then Get a Grip, like Crying, that amazing trilogy of videos with Alicia Silverstone, and then Liv Tyler in Crazy, Crying Amazing, Crying Amazing, and Crazy. Those three videos are great. And those songs, Shut Up and Dance, Eat the Rich, good stuff. And then did the Armageddon soundtrack with I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, Jaded, you know, another great song. But, you know, such great stuff. Even their old stuff is just amazing. Train Kept a Rolling, All Night Long, Toys in the Attic, another one of my favorite songs. But Aerosmith, pretty much from 1980 on. I don't have all their albums, except for Permanent Vacation. I got Get a Grip, I got Pump, I got the Greatest Hits. There's like a lot of Greatest Hits albums from them, but I got the Best of Aerosmith. And it has like Toys in the Attic, Train Kept a Rolling, All Night Long, you know, stuff like that. And good stuff, you know, good, they're big hits. Crying, Amazing, Ragdoll, another great song and video. But, you know, and Dream On, too, another favorite song. I can't hit those high notes, I wish I could, but I can't. But in any case, I just want to thank Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, Bradley Whitford, Joey Kramer. I mean, all the guys in the band, you know, for their great music over the years, Hall of Famers, like I said, rightfully deserved Hall of Famers, by the way. But that's all I really got to say. So thank you to Aerosmith. Sucks that they're pretty much retiring from touring right now because of Steven Tyler's injury. I hope Steven Tyler gets better. I don't know the severity of the injury, but it looks like he can't get hit those high notes back anymore. And he's 70, almost 80 years old, the guy. And then, you got great guitar players, Joe Perry and Brad Whitford. Joey Kramer, a beast on the skins and on the drums. I forget the bass player's name. I'm sorry to the bass player. I can't remember everybody, but and you call yourself a metal god. I was like, hey, I mess up on things, you know. It is what it is. But You probably couldn't name them unless you have to look it up on Google, you fucking cheaters. But because you wouldn't be able to bait me one-on-one without using a fucking computer to win. In any type of debate, metal, classic rock, even hip hop, hip hop maybe you'll probably win because I don't listen to a lot of hip hop except for old school hip hop like Biggie and Pac, a little bit of Nas, even though he's a schmuck. Kanye, another schmuck. Eminem, Dr. Drizzy, Snoop Diggity Dog, those type of people. Jay-Z, a little bit of Ja Rule, Big Pun, Fat Joe, that kind of rap. Not this mumble rap bullshit we're hearing right now from, like, Lil Wayne and ridiculously named fucking bands. Fucking hip-hop artists. I mean, I like Megan Thee Stallion. I like Cardi B. People like that. And I like, Queen Latifah back in the day. Who else? Can't think of a name. I can't think of a name. I think it's Monet. I can't think of her name, but she was very good too. The Brat back in the day with Criss Cross. I like Mary J. Blige, the queen, pretty much the queen of hip hop. Missy Elliott, Hall of Famer, by the way. Should not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but still, I'm okay with it. And don't get me started with the Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. By the way, that's where SummerSlam is in Cleveland. So if you've been there this week, have fun going there, but it's a hellhole. But I would never go to it because I'd probably shit on it. Shit and piss on that fucking museum. This is a fucking disgrace. Because they have people there that should not be in the Hall of Fame, and then they're not even rock and roll. Shaka Khan. Oh, Shaka Khan, okay, I'm cool with, but still, not rock and roll. Missy Elliott, not rock and roll, but I'm okay with that. Donna Summer, not rock and roll, but I'm okay with it. But then you have people there, like, I'm okay with Stevie Nicks twice, because of Fleetwood Mac. Fuck, thank God, because she's my freaking guardian angel, stuff like that. It took so long for Kiss to get in. Eddie Trunk still has a fit with that. Still can't even get his other band, UFO, to get in. I don't even know if they're in. Probably not. Iron Maiden, still not in. Why? Ozzy's in twice because of Sabbath, and he's going in this year. Peter Frampton's in this year. Oasis is in this year. Foreigner's in this year. Good stuff. I think Rage Against the Machine is in this year too. Dave Matthews Band, I think, is in as well. They're not rock and roll per se, but they're good. But still. Stuff like that. But I was hoping, like, Alice in Chains would get in this year. No. Iron Maiden. No. Maybe next year. We always say that, but other bands are not even in. Great bands. Def Leppard's in, thank God. Bon Jovi is in. Pink Floyd twice, by the way. David Gilmour is twice because of his solo career. Who else? Alice Cooper. Def Leppard, like I said. I think Duran Duran. I think most of the 80s bands are in there. Not a lot of the glam metal bands. Well, Motley Crue's in, I think. If not, they should be. But I don't know about Rat and Cinderella, bands like that. Those 80s bands, like, their albums been, like, way old. Because you have to be nominated, you have to have, your first album has to be out 25 years since your first album. So, in this moments, Beautiful Tragedy will be nominated, or in this moment will be at least on the ballot, maybe, in about 8 years, 8, 9, 10 years from now. So, that'll be nice. So, you can say, oh, in this moment, this great band by here. It's like, in this moment, I'm never getting the Hall of Fame. Maybe not now, but not in like 10, 15 years, maybe 20 years, who knows. But yeah, they'll be not at least on the ballot because, Beautiful Tragedy came out 20 some odd years ago. 2000, I believe it came out 2006, early 2007. So 2031, 2032, they'll be at least eligible for the Hall of Fame. They're not going to get in yet, but they will be in. They'll be in when they're all in their 60s, maybe early 70s, but they'll still kick ass from now until then. But by the way, see them now. They were on they did Lollapalooza. They're in Grand Rapids, Michigan tonight. So go see them and tell them Peter Joseph sent you. Well, Peter Gilmour. They know me as Peter Gilmour, but they also know me as Peter Joseph too. So tell them I sent you. They probably won't know who I am, but they know. They're just joking. But in any case, moving on. But thank you to Aerosmith for great hits, great times. I did see Aerosmith a couple times in concert. Never met them, per se. I wish I did, but, I'd like to meet Joe Perry, and Steven Tyler. That'd be great. Maybe Brad Whitford here and there, but they're old, But they're in the Hall of Fame, thank the Lord, so I don't have to rant about that shit. But Iron Maiden has to go in. Alice in Chains, I don't know about Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, all the, Stone Temple Pilots, the 90s grunge bands had to go in. Nirvana's already in, obviously, but I don't know about Pearl Jam. I have to look that up. I know Rage is in now. That's good, but, Stone Temple Pilots, not in. Alice in Chains, not in. Soundgarden, not in. Other grunge bands that came out of that, not in. Maybe they're not eligible or, you want them in, but still. Eventually, I know Zakk Wylde will go in as a solo artist because he's in there with Ozzy. Posthumously, the same thing with Kiss, technically. The original members of Kiss are in, but, then you have to add, like, Mark St. John, the great man that he is. Eric Carr, the great man that he is in there with Kiss, because it's Kiss, But they put in the original Kiss. They didn't put in, like, I would have put in, technically, they're in. Eric Carr, Mark St. John, Vinnie Vincent, the schmuck that he is. Bruce Kulick, great guitar player, great man that he is. Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer, obviously. But pretty much, the members that came after Mark St. John, Vinnie Vincent, Eric Singer, Tommy Thayer, Bruce Kulick, people like that, they're in. They're in, but not, I don't know, it's weird, all these bands that have, like, their original members are still alive, some of them, and then they have, they have incarnations of the band with some of the original lineup, some with new members, or just like a touring band, people just off the street, like, hey, I'll play with them, let's get this guy. You're in Foreigner! How do you feel? Great. Hey, you want to be out there? You want to come to the Hall of Fame? Sure. You want to be on stage? Sure, but does that mean I'm on the Hall of Fame too? Well, you're part of the band now. Technically. Imagine me being in this moment. Well, actually, I will be technically. Why? Because of the 2 million hits. But, and all the fans will be in there too, but I understand that, but, So, when they get into the Hall of Fame, technically I'll be a Hall of Famer. Not that I already am, but, because I am in the YWC Hall of Fame. With WJ and Spinnernet, all those old farts of the YWC. And I'm still the only one left, basically. I'm the only pillow left. It's WJ. WJ's around. He's on Facebook now, by the way. So go check him out on Facebook. Not that I care, but, at least he's living his life. I hope he's getting better, much better, but still. But still, that's that, And all the other people that, Gemini, another, should be Hall of Famer, CV Breach, Joe Cronin eventually will be in there. Maybe JD, but if I was own wing in the loser part of the YWC Hall of Fame. But, because he's a dick, and his Braves suck. But then again, they're like 4.5 back of Philadelphia, who's crumbling right now. Good. Mets won last night, 7 games back. With 8 weeks to play, 53 games left for the Mets. Getting dicey, 8 weeks left, anything can happen. But the Mets have to win series, keep winning. That's all they have to do, is just keep winning, because they can't afford to go on like a long-ass fuck losing streak. But they're on the road trip from hell right now. They're in Anaheim this weekend. Then they go to St. Louis, big game on Monday. They win that game. And St. Louis is 2.5 back of the Mets, by the way, for the third wild card. But Mets are a half game behind Arizona for the second wild card, and 2 back of the Braves, JD, for the first wild card. So the Mets can continue to keep winning. They have a good shot at least getting the wild card. I don't know about the division. That's unless Philly just implodes, and then eventually the Braves implode, the Mets can just sneak up and get the division, which would be really nice. They won't be the number 1 seed, probably be the number 2 and number 3 seed. But at least they get home field for either the wild card round or maybe the NLDS, which would be nice. But we'll see what happens with that. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of the block party on my block, have some good food, and enjoy myself. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time there, probably like another hour or two, and then I'm gonna come back, pre-record SmackDown Rampage and my SummerSlam predictions, and then I'm going to go to the bar, have fun. I'll be back later tonight, probably like 11, 12, who knows, depending on how I feel, and if I'm not tired, I'm dead. I'll do my SummerSlam review on my Peter Joseph channel, and then tomorrow, I will do Collision tomorrow, and TNA and Ring of Honor. So I'll do 2 videos tomorrow, but it'll probably be tomorrow night, because I have some stuff to do tomorrow, some work-related stuff, so extra pay, of course, because that's how my boss is. It's like, yeah. Because I'm working with a band, because they're doing some stuff tomorrow. I gotta do some photo shoots tomorrow in the studio, and then I have to go to another studio because they're moving out of that studio. So I have to help out, even though with my back. So I'm not gonna do a lot of heavy work. I'm not gonna break my back, even more than it's already broken. But still, I'm making money tomorrow, so I'm good. Which is good. Extra money is always good. And then I go back to work on Monday to make my actual, I gotta edit, make my weekly salary and all that other shit. So, people think I don't work. Can't prove it either. No, I showed something from last year. Like, yeah, you lost your job last year. It's like, yeah, it was a second job, first of all. But in any case, because I needed more extra money, because I'm making a lot of money. I wanted more money because I got finance bills to pay, I got mortgage to pay. I'm not rich. I wish I was. But I pay a lot of money for my muffler. You know what I mean? My house is. I got to pay a lot of money for my mortgage because I own the house now. Paying my finance bill, the other bills I got to pay, gas, electric, water. Shit like that. I gotta pay my phone bill. I gotta pay, the rich man's cable, the rich man's satellite. And Rosa helps out here and there too. But because she works too, not so much now, but she has been working lately, so it is what it is. But so you people think I don't work? That's a lie. People think I don't have a life? I prove that. I don't have real friends. I prove that. I prove that all the time. So, pretty much you can't say shit. That I don't have a life, I don't have real friends, I don't have this and I don't have that. So, you basically can kiss my fucking ass. Because your life pretty much sucks. My life is pretty damn good. I'm living my life to the best of my ability. Even though I have some back problems, which kind of reduces my workload a little bit. But still, I can help out. I help out with bands, I do photo shoots, I go to the studio and jam here and there when I need it. I work on the audio board, mixing and stuff like that because I have the experience. But, I don't edit my own videos because, I don't have, my computer doesn't have the software anymore. But I have to get new software eventually. I have to get it. So I'll be getting it probably by the end of the year. Maybe there might be some edits here and there. But I like the way I do videos now. So back in the day, I used to edit a lot. But not great editing, but still, whatever. But I just have fun. Alright, so I'm going to get out of here. Thank you to Aerosmith. Great times. And that's it. Leave me your thoughts down below. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to enjoy my fucking day and enjoy my fucking life. So like I said, 2 more videos coming. Actually, 3 more videos coming later today. I don't know about reaction videos if Roman comes back. I might do that after. But we'll see what happens with that. But tonight should be a great SummerSlam. Probably not, maybe one of the best. Who knows, but I hope Drew McIntyre kills CM Punk. Solo will probably lose to Cody, thanks to Roman and Jimmy and maybe Jay. It's going to be chaotic. Maybe I heard The Rock might be coming back, because he is a Hall of Famer, mind you. There was a story on Ringside News that says WWE Hall of Famer spotted in Cleveland. So, that can only mean, well, it could be Cena. I doubt he showed up tonight, but he could help Cody too. You know, it doesn't have to be Roman, but still, I think Roman's coming back tonight. If not, then I think a lot of people in Cleveland are going to be pissed. But you know, Issa will be pissed, and me, you know, because always acknowledge the tribal chief every day. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens tonight at SummerSlam. And I'll give you guys my review later. But for now, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, and until next time. If you're not down with that, you're not down with Aerosmith, or even In This Moment, or any other metal band, or classic rock band, because you probably listen to bullshit, like mumble rap garbage. But if you're not down with all that, then all of us, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! Adios, bitches. Until next time. Toodles!